Hi, Eva.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty great. Awesome. So I wanted you to come in today so we can go over your exam results, what you told me in your history, and also your x-rays.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. And at any point in time, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be glad to answer any of them.
For sure. Thank you.
Okay. So the first thing I wanted to do is actually explain to you how the nervous system works, or how your body works.
Okay.
So this portion right here of Joe, my beautiful spine model, this is the front part of your spine.
Okay.
This is the back part of your spine. There, up here is your skull, and right here is your pelvis. So what sits in your skull is your brain, and from your brain comes down this big yellow thing called your spinal cord, which runs all the way down here.
Okay.
And from the spinal cord comes out these little nerves from these holes right here. And from these nerves, it actually goes to every single muscle and organ within your body. And I actually have this really great chart over here that helps me show this.
Okay.
So from your neck region, it goes ahead and innervates all these different organs right here. Your midsection of your back goes into things like your liver and your stomach, and the lumbar or lower back region. It goes to your reproductive organs, and so is all this stuff down here. You can see how the nerves in every single portion of your spine can affect different organs based off of where that is.
Right.
And when a body undergoes a lot of stress and trauma, whether it's from something physical, like a car accident, or straining yourself, or something emotional or spiritual, it can cause something called a subluxation. And subluxation is when two or more segments of the spine gets misaligned. And when I do this, do you see how the hole from where this nerve came out of, it got a little bit smaller?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. So when that happens, it's kind of like when someone steps on a hose of water.
Okay.
You know how the water starts coming out really, really a lot less?
Right.
That's pretty much the same thing, because from these nerves, from your brain to the rest of your body, that's how it communicates, and that's basically the flow of water from that hose.
Okay.
So when this thing is being compressed, it actually causes miscommunication, which can cause things like pain or discomfort, or even dysfunction within certain organs or muscles. That's why sometimes you can feel weak or pain or anything like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
And from your posture analysis, something I noticed was that your head was actually carried further from the rest of your body. So when that happens, your spine is going like this, and then in order for you to not be looking down like that, the top part of your neck is actually going upwards. And we can actually see this change in your x-ray over here.
Okay.
So this right here is a picture of the side of your neck.
Okay.
This is the front part, and this is the back part. And this whole portion right here is your neck. And what we want to see within these yellow lines is for all the lines to come together, and come closer together. And if you can look here, you see how this part is actually wider than this part?
Yeah.
Do you think they're coming together or going further apart?
Further apart for sure.
And actually right here, do you see how this one's coming a lot closer to the rest? So this portion of your spine is actually taking on the stress from the rest of your spine because your neck has straightened out. Because a normal neck curve is like this. Look at this beautiful C right here, and how this has straightened out.
Right.
And because there is a lot more stress on here, that's why you're feeling the pain in your lower neck and the upper portion of your neck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
And does everything make sense so far?
Oh yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Perfect. Because I remember in your history you said that your neck pain started about 4 years ago after a traumatic incident while doing incline dumbbell presses, correct? Yeah. Since it's been so long for that change from the normal to this occurred, it's going to take some time to get back to this.
Okay.
And that is why I want to see you for about twice a week for the next 8 weeks.
Okay.
And at that time we'll reassess everything and see how you're doing and go from there.
Okay.
But during this time while I see you, this thing we're going to be doing is like a partnership. Yeah, we need to work together to get you back to this level and get you out of pain and discomfort.
For sure.
And how we're going to do this is I'm going to give you some at-home exercises and care for you to do when you have your free time or anything like that. And I'm also going to give you some dietary recommendations, and I'll also be sending you home with a stress management guide.
Okay.
Because you said that stress was one of the things that was preventing you from being at 100%, and we always want you there so that you can be at your most optimal like health and well-being.
Sounds good.
Awesome. And of course, we need to do all of these so you can get through to your goals of, you know, being able to weight lift as much as you want and play as much basketball as you want again.
Cool.
And getting you out of like the tight and stiff neck and that upper neck pain.
I like that.
Awesome. And over here, I've seen that you already filled out this informed consent. Did you have any questions about this?
Not at this point.
Awesome. So I just want to go over a couple of things with you just to, you know, make sure you understand what's going on and how your care will be.
Sure.
And so, like I said earlier, with the misalignment that occurred in your neck, how chiropractic care is going to help you is we look through your history, your exam results, and your x-rays to figure out exactly what is misaligned and what is going on so that we can provide specific adjustments and in order to correct that misalignment, to relieve the pressure from off of that nerve so that everything can communicate efficiently and properly again.
Got it. Okay.
And when we do that, a clicking or a popping noise might occur, but that's completely normal. And it's just the sound of gases being released between the bones. So you don't have to be worried about that. It's actually really relieving for me at least. And as with any profession or any type of care, there's always some inherent risks. And some risks associated with chiropractic care is things such as, you know, sprains, strains, and dislocations. And something that is more commonly circulated around are like things such as fractures and strokes. But I want you to, you know, rest assured that those things are extremely, extremely rare. And things such as fractures, they only occur when there is an underlying weakness already within the bone. And that is the reason why we take x-rays, in order to see that, you know, there is nothing preventing us from adjusting you and giving you the proper care that you need. And also with strokes, you know, that's extremely rare as well. It only happens about 1 in a million or 1 in 5 million cases. Yeah, so you're in like perfectly good hands.
Awesome.
And I'll also be consulting with doctors who have much, much more experience than I do in order to give you the specific and proper care that you need and actually deserve.
Cool.
And also there are other types of care out there, such as, you know, prescription drugs, over-the-counter drugs, hospitalizations, and surgeries. But I believe that chiropractic care is the best option for you based off of your case and what you have told me so far. Because it's one of the more conservative approaches of healthcare. And I think it'd be really great for you. And you know how since the degeneration or the straightening of your neck has occurred over like these, you know, past 4 years or even longer since before then, if you didn't know yet. If you don't get chiropractic care, the degeneration might get worse, and your problem would only get more complex and, you know, harder to get rid of. So I'd like to see you get chiropractic care as soon as possible so we can get you back to being at 100 and out of pain and being able to do everything that you want to do.
Sounds good.
Awesome. All right, I think that's all I have for you today, so I'll see you soon.
Thanks, Eva. Appreciate it.